here in the studio doing acoustic. Yesterday we played some death metal, had the guitar on distortion, and then today we're doing some acoustic guitar. Now, yesterday wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. On the initial live stream was definitely a lot more people, and this time it wasn't, or I should say yesterday it wasn't as great. So I'm just gonna do a few exercises first. So as you've seen on the channel, we're gonna do up and down strokes, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down, starting with the top E string. And we're going to move it down to the 2nd fret. And then back up. And move it down to the 3rd fret. And then go back up. Okay, so we're using alternate picking, up and down strokes. But let's do some downstroke picking, see how that goes. Alright, so a bit different when you're going back up. So you can do the downstroke, so you can do an upstroke. It's up to you. So if we do downstroke, it might be a little bit easier. So it's up to you, whichever feels better for you. You can do it that way. Alternate picking is far easier for me. Okay, so all I'm doing is starting with a downstroke, upstroke, and then all the way just like that, alternate picking. And then we can bring it down to the 2nd fret. Bring it down to the 3rd fret. How's it going, Dark Side Edits Revival? How's it going? Play Drake. Drake, go away. I'm not sure if I heard of that one before. Alright, so we'll go down to the 4th fret, alternate picking. Okay, alternate picking, back up. Then we're going to go and back up. We're just going to run this whole exercise up until we get to the 12th fret, because each fret, as you can see, is getting thinner and thinner as you go along. You want to make sure you enunciate those notes, and yeah, I am making mistakes, so if you make a mistake, slow down and go a little bit pinky is always problematic for anybody. It's just it's a little bit weak. So you keep doing that, and you're getting that coordination with your fingers and then your picking hand. Ooh, it gets tougher. The lower and lower you go, see the frets, how wide they're here and how small they're here. So up here. Now, if you can go faster, yeah, you can go faster. So you can go. Hey, how's it going, Sepultura? How are you? Just going to some over some exercises for your hand so you can get some coordination. How are you? What's going on? What's happening in your area? But typically you want to go slower. All right, so if you go even lower to see how tiny it gets. Still doing the alternate picking. All right, so you see how from here, see, and I do this practically all the time. I try to start off like that, so before I get into some, songs. All right, so another thing you can do is instead of just going directly down. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. If you can give me another thumbs up, that'll be awesome. We only got one right now, which is one. Can we get two? That'll be awesome. So instead of doing that exercise, going now doing downstrokes. See, like that. So you can separate and go down the strings like this. See that? So do downstroke. So if you got your guitar, you can follow along. So it's still the same 4 fingers, except now you're moving it down to the different strings, right? So, and then you want to do upstroke coming back up. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Everyone like and share this. Thank you so much. How are you, Cheryl? Welcome. This is showing some exercises and a little bit of guitar lessons for beginners. Yeah, so if that's what you're into, this is you're in the right place. And then I'm gonna play some songs after we're done. Yep. Want to hear a joke about paper? Okay, tell me. Never mind, it's terrible. How's it going, Theron? Pleasure to have you here. This is awesome, says Cheryl. Oh, okay. I'm glad you like it. See that? So downstroke and then upstroke. it gets really difficult because if you've been practicing the just one string for a while, then going down like that in that pattern becomes a little bit more difficult. Can't play with a MIDI. Yep. So if you're beginning, I would suggest to start off with one string, right? So it's just pick one string and go down and just downstroke all that. And I'm not saying go that fast. You can just go, at the pace that you want, that's easier. I would say go at the pace that makes every note sound out, right? So make sure that you're really fretting. And by the way, like you see my fingers, you're gonna get a lot of calluses when you're playing this, and your fingers are gonna hurt, which I talk about in other videos, that it does hurt your fingers, but you're building up that muscle and you're building up the calluses in the fingers. But you see how the impression of the strings are on my fingers as I play. They go away eventually, but I would suggest, yeah. And then, also don't forget the little string down here. Okay, and then you can just go back up. You can do an upstroke to go back up. Man, that gets tough to do because I'm always practicing like doing the going down the neck as opposed to going up the neck. So when you're going in reverse, that gets a little tricky. So you might want to go a little bit slower. See, I'm messing it up. Start on the 12th. Okay, so you're doing that, and then if you want to move it back down, just go downstroke. Oh, I messed it up. So don't worry about making mistakes, just because these are just exercises, and more than likely you're just playing at home with your guitar, and there's no audience, and there's nobody like that. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it. How are you, by the way? How's everything going in your town? Where's everybody else from? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how you're watching this. Are you watching this at work or are you at home? Okay, so back to that pattern, and then you can move it down to the other string so you can get used to doing it in a way that's so by doing that continuously, you're building that muscle memory. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. I'm feeling really good. I'm glad that I can come and show you guys a little bit of guitar stuff. Obviously, that's what I created the channel for, is to create tutorials to help you in your journey while beginning guitar. So yesterday was not as great. I was playing to some of my death metal bands that I'm in, and I didn't really get as many views as I thought I was going to get. So here I am, I'm actually in the studio today, so I'm going to get a chance to show you guys a little bit behind the scenes, so you can, if you're interested in playing guitar, this will be right up your alley. Show me how you play with brute force. Oh man, Sepultura, I wish you would have tuned in yesterday. I I was playing Blood of the Wolf and I was playing Inner Decay, really heavy stuff. I'm not gonna be doing that today though. Sorry, but if you check back at my live stream from last night, go check that out. You're probably gonna like that. Okay, so if you go, and you can always reverse it too. See, this way here, it's harder. I usually do an upstroke with that. So upstroke, when I say upstroke, is I'm hitting the strings like this, up, as opposed to down, right? So. Oh, it gets hard to do. Sepultura, which is your favorite album by Sepultura, by the way? Let me know, because I love Sepultura. Yeah, let me know which album is your favorite. I think I stopped listening after Chaos AD. You remember that album? The pinky is always going to be the toughest part. So if you're playing guitar and you find that hitting the notes with the pinky is tough, it's because it always going to be, you know, even I've been playing for close to 40 years now, and the pinky is always going to be weaker than, you know, obviously your index finger. You can see all the callus right there, and you can see how the strings are messing with the skin. You can almost see the indentation on my finger right there. You see that? See how it's a little bit. So that happens, and that's quite normal. So don't be afraid. Yeah. All right, so all those exercises, right, doing all that stuff, you know, eventually get you to a point where you can play when you want to play the riffs. It won't feel as difficult. Another thing you should know too is when you're holding the chords, excuse me if my writing is something wrong. It's all a translator. No problem. Yeah, I was just asking what your favorite Sepultura album was. Yeah, Sepultura has some clean stuff in their albums as well. We can get more thumbs up. We got 3 so far. We are 20 minutes into the guitar lesson here. So what we started off with, we're just doing the exercises, which is usually what you should begin with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's usually what I tell everybody. You know, if they ask me if they're starting guitar, what should I do first? And because doing the 1, 2, 3, 4 will get you coordinated, and you're doing downstrokes. Cheryl says that sounds peaceful. Thank you so much. And Sepultura is hanging out here. Let me know if anybody else here is watching. Looks like there's about 2 people watching. If you can give me a thumbs up, let's get that 3 to 4. I'll really appreciate it. So Sepultura says, my fingers have become thick with age. I need a bass guitar. Well, man, well, bass is awesome as well. So bass you can do a lot of things with bass as well. So why not play some bass? See, earlier I was trying to figure out how to play this song. Does anybody know what that is? Man, I'm having a tough time. I used to know how to play it really good. But let me know if you know. Oh, Cheryl says she shared it on X. I appreciate it. So here's this is sort of like what it sounds like. It's a fun little song to play. So all I'm doing there is just I'm fretting the third fret to the open note. See, so those I think I have heard that before, but I can't guess it. Laughing out loud, says Cheryl. Okay, I'll tell you in a few seconds. So you're talking about this. Oops, I'm missing it. Oh, here we go. Ah, I'm struggling. Oh, I used to play a really like pretty much all the way through. All right, is the suspense killing you? You want me to tell you what it is, Cheryl? And then later on, I'm gonna put the capo on. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a capo. Can you play the Pink Panther? It sounds very nice. It's such a guitar. Uh, so this song, okay, I won't keep you in suspense. I won't keep you guys in suspense. I don't like doing that to people. So this one, okay, so it's a very old song by Johnny and Santo. It's called Sleepwalk. You probably heard it in like on maybe on TV. If you're old like me, you remember it on TV is the Untouchables. They used to have that as part of their thing. It's also in the movie. Um, oh, I forgot the movie that it's in. Oh, you know what? It's there's a Stephen King movie, Sleepwalkers. That one, it's in that movie as well, and it's also in that Blue Diamond Philip movie. Um, La Bamba. It's in La Bamba. Yep. So Cheryl, there you go. That's what it is. I'm probably butchering it. It's not as well. They Johnny and Santo played it on the. Uh, it's an old black and white TV show. They played it on at a steel guitar. And they did a really great job of it. So that was just my attempt to try to play it. I love that song. It's a very cool song. But we're gonna put the capo on. By the way, we've only got 3 thumbs up, man. Can we get like 4? That would be awesome. Thank you for sharing it, Cheryl. I appreciate it as well. I know I heard it before somewhere. Yep. All right, so here's the capo. So you guys never seen that before. That's what it looks like, and this allows you to fret an entire. If you want to, usually, typically, I go here. You see when it's on. That's exactly what it looks like. All right, so it allows you to create different chords at a different setting. So see that? So that's what it sounds like with it. See, that's that's E standard tuning. And if we wanted to go to G, which is on the 3rd fret, that would be. You guys hear the difference in that? Let me know. See, we take it off. And then we're gonna put it back on. And you can do different things now. Yeah, so you can do different types of chords like that now. It opens up the fretboard to do different things. I like the way that sounds. So here, see how far apart my finger is for that chord, like that, and I'm covering these 3 strings right here, and then I'm just playing the entire fretboard. So so that's what I like about the capo is that you can do like different chords like this, and you can get like a different sound. About holding this like that for a very long time and making sure that all the notes are enunciated is very difficult. Man, I love the way that sounds. That's just I like coming up with stuff like that, especially with that spread like that. And I mean, it hurts. Like you can see the fingers. It's almost like you can slice. It's like slicing bread. Look at that. Yeah. And then on the you see the little pinky. You see, it's got the little mark right there from like holding that last string down. Cheryl says I tried to learn to play when I was younger, and then I just stopped. Yeah, um, it's definitely tough in the beginning because you're trying to, when you're trying to learn. I have another one if you guys want to guess what it is. Hopefully, I know this a little bit better, but. I'm messing it up. Cheryl says, okay, let me try it again. Okay. Does that sound familiar? I'm not sure. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. So it's another mystifying. Ooh, bad note right there. So we're gonna cover. Tell me, does the electric guitar need such an effort on the strings as on a regular one? Oh, good question, Sepultura. No, I don't know, but it sounds pretty. Thank you, Cheryl. So Sepultura is asking a very good question. So the answer is the electric guitar is far easier to play because the strings, well, the strings are about the same. They feel about the same. But the fact is, electric guitar, you're plugged in, so you're getting the distortion. Oh, so you're writing in, is that, it looks like Russian? Is that Russian? I'm not sure if I'm making a mistake. Yeah, so the electric guitar, so you're getting the distortion sound, so it makes it easier to play the electric. As opposed to this, you have a very clean note. See, you gotta make sure that you gotta make sure every note sounds right, because in electric, it's not gonna, you don't need this much force. You can just play it, and then the electric fact of it having a pickup makes the sustain longer. So so if you hit a note, it's gonna last a little bit longer. So yeah, so it's easier to play guitar. But another thing you can do with the acoustic capo is you can bring it down. So let's bring it down all the way to the. Let's do the ninth and listen to the difference in that. Give me a second, guys. So here we go. So see how the capo now, we got it at the 9th fret. Maybe not. So you can come up with different stuff, you know. I'm just literally making that up. Obviously, there's a lot less sustain when you're this close. When you got the capo this close here, the notes are not gonna last longer. See that? Sepultura says you never owned an electric guitar. Okay. See the sustain? If you do an open, see the difference? So there's a difference in sustain. I'm from Belarus. Okay. Spell Belarus. So you can definitely do a bunch of different things. you get the idea. So the capo serves a lot of purposes, but typically I stay on the third fret, but you can also do it on the fifth fret if you like, you know. I think where it hurt my fingers when I was little, that's why I quit. But I think they sound beautiful. Thanks. And yes, they do. They sound very beautiful. But when the fingers hurt, it's a whole yeah. It's tough for a lot of people to get past that part. So anybody else watching, do you guys play acoustic guitar? Do you play guitar at all? Let me know in the comments if you're watching this for the first time. Man, I love the way that sounds. It's so melancholy. I mean, I love playing like that. Just for the 5 people watching, oh, I got 4 thumbs up. That's pretty good. If we can get it to 5, that'll be amazing. But I just love the way that melancholy sound is. It's just phenomenal. Google and Yahoo just commented. Hello, Google, Yahoo. Wow, what a name. You're the combined browser. It says, I practice for 7 hours today. Wow. Hey, you're beating me because I've only been streaming for 44. No, I did practice before I came on. Guys, say hello to Google, Yahoo, the browser combined. Nice. Cheryl, thank you so much. Says everyone hit that like button and share this out. Thank you. Yes, appreciate it. All right, take care, Sepultura. Yep. All right, so let's go back to that other song, because no one's figured it out yet. tell my friends and family about you. Well, that's awesome. Cheryl, you are so very kind. Thank you so much. Trying my best to do some music, mainly guitar. And Google and Yahoo says hello. So, anybody, even if you're watching this stream, even if you're watching this stream afterwards in the replay, if you can guess what this is. All right, so we'll keep you in suspense. So that is the song is called "Murder." It's back in the '80s. Obviously, I'm butchering it. It sounds pretty close. There's a lot more to the song, and then there's singing involved too as well. So. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's go back to the 5th fret because I just like that 5th fret thing that I was doing. I don't want to forget it. And usually what I'm going to do too is after the stream is done, I'm going to actually come back to the what I'm playing, and then I'll see if I can maybe rough out some songs from it, so I can do a proper recording of the song. So if I'm playing stuff over and over, it's just so that I can have a reference and I can go back to see where I was. So that in particular, the capo is at the 5th fret right there, and then I'm playing this, what will be usually a regular E chord, but it's not on this guitar the way it's here on the 5th, which would be an A. So that's exactly what that is. But yeah, I really like the way that sounds, and it's an unexpected little gift. All right, guys, so I'm going to call it a day. I've been streaming for a good 51 minutes. Thank you, Cheryl, for coming in. Google Yahoo, if you're still here, have a great day. Same thing for Sepultura. I will do some more heavier stuff on a different stream. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, take care.